Every child is born with the right to a name, a family, and education. Yet, for countless children in the Philippines, this remains heartbreakingly out of reach. According to the Philippines Orphanage Foundation, an estimated 2 million orphan children struggle to survive without the stability and comfort of a loving, permanent family. Amid this growing crisis, there are people and organizations who choose to stand in the gap. Through their unwavering work, new beginnings become possible, and the right to a name, a family, and a secure future becomes a reality once more. The 1970s marked one of the most turbulent times in Philippine history. In its wake, the number of abandoned and orphaned children rose sharply, leaving many without the safety and belongingness that every child deserves. It was in this landscape that HALT International, an early pioneer in inter-country adoption, expanded across Asia. By 1975, HALT International Children's Services Philippines was established as the local affiliate of the adoption program founded by Harry and Bertha HALT in 1955. 2 years later, the organization embraced a new name, one that reflects its belief in family, unity, and the promise of a meaningful life for every child it serves. Kaisahang Buhay Foundation.
One of the main things that we look for is establishing a host country program that's run by host country people. Are they dedicated? Are they committed? And that's one of the things that we found in the Philippines was that a group of people who were genuinely wanting to serve children, vulnerable children, which is compatible with HALT's mission then and today.
The advocacy to me was just the right thing to do, especially I can see a lot of children on the streets while we're researching. And I thought, these children deserve a better future. Every child deserves a happy home. If you didn't do anything about them, then what would happen to them, no?
In 1979, the foundation became the first private child placement agency in the Philippines, licensed by the Department of Social Welfare and Development, opening doors for Filipino children to be adopted by families in the U.S. and soon after in other parts of the world. Over time, a growing number of Filipino families also stepped forward, widening the circle of homes where children could finally find the love and sense of belonging they deserved.
Under the old adoption law or civil code of the Philippines, there was no inter-country adoption. But through some initiatives with the UP College of Law, we were able to get an executive order to ensure that there are children, Filipino children, who may be adopted by foreign families abroad. Through the executive order, we were able to establish policies, procedures, and rules. So KBF then came up with programs for domestic and inter-country adoption, as well as, I think, later on, foster care.
We didn't have adoption in the way it is known now. Our first family put a pillow in her stomach to show to her, to the neighborhood, that she was expecting, because she would not tell anybody that it was not her baby. And I have to admit, including me, I didn't think at that point in time there was really anything wrong. But soon, with the learnings, with the exposure that we have had in adoption, I began to agree that it is wrong. It is wrong for a child to be lied to and to grow up not knowing the past or the reality of his life. That's where our learning and sharing came in with others. And that's where I'll say that adoption slowly, very, very slowly began to take root.
We got married, my wife was 31 and I was 29. This was 76, so maybe in getting close to the 80s, we started thinking about, well, maybe we should be having a child by now. And so we were not successful at all, and it went on like that for almost 10 years. Finally, in about mid-80s, we started thinking about adoption. KBF facilitated everything all the way. Within a couple of months, they said, well, we have a baby for you already. But we said, maybe we're not quite ready yet. It was in 1988 that our name went back into the matching group, and we were presented with a little girl. And then when we came here to KBF to meet her with the foster family, right away, we knew that that was the child for us. So ever since that time, we took her home, and she was only 3 months old at the time. Even now, I still get, you can see, teary-eyed. Anybody who loves children and has the willingness to share their lives with adopted kids, I'm saying that it certainly is a worthwhile endeavor to do, to adopt. And I just wish more people would, because there's a lot of kids that need families.
I had already one biological daughter, and then I had a second biological daughter, but in 5 days she passed away. So we thought, okay, we're going to have one child na lang. It was my husband, uncharacteristic of him, who said, would you consider adoption? So I said, oh, okay, why not? We asked around, and we heard about this private agency called Kaisahang Buhay Foundation. The experience of dealing with KBF from the start was already one reinforcement na, okay, this is a good option, because we felt it would be handled well. Maybe about 3 years into us already being adoptive parents, KBF started to hint to us like, oh, would you be willing to talk about it? Would you be willing to be, not really examples, but like just to reassure other applicants after you, no? It so happened we were like one core of families at that time who were willing and who were able to speak up about adoption and were comfortable about it. Our first name was Adoptive Parent Support Group. We were called APSG. And we felt confident enough to start taking steps beyond ourselves, because we started to see that more local families were willing to consider adoption. We would have forums in corporate function rooms, in schools. And then we started to be interviewed on TV, radio, print. We started to hear, okay, there's foreign adoption law. Why don't we have a domestic adoption law? So they brought us in, so we would attend Congress hearings and then Senate hearings. And then eventually, it went through all the deliberations and was passed. And President Fidel Ramos signed it in Malacanang, and we attended. So we felt really that we were there not just for our own personal adoption concerns, but we felt, okay, this is our contributions. And we honor that decision of KBF for having identified us.
We focus more on subsidized foster family. We do have some volunteer foster families, but we also focused on the less privileged families who are willing to share their home. So to me, that was really very enriching experience. I mean, having families na hindi naman sila sagana sa buhay, but they're able to share their love, no? And given the support of the agency, they're able to do their role as foster parent, giving the needed care and attention to kids habang nag-aantay na maibalik sa kanilang natural family or biological family or for adoption. Because as a result of that experience, eventually there was a law that was passed, foster care, which included na provision of subsidies. No? Dati ang nagbibigay lang yung agency like Kaisahang Buhay Foundation. But with the passage of the law, kasama na doon ang government providing financial subsidies to meet the needs of children in foster homes. Nadadagdagan yung mga ability mo to help more families and more children.
Nag-umpisa po kasi akong mag-alaga ng bata is 1 week lang bago ibinigay sa akin. Tapos nakukuha rin po, minsan po yung paalaga lang, 6 months. At yung iba po naman ay talagang abandon. Tumatagal din po sa akin ng mga 3 years to 4 years po. Yung huling-huli kong alaga, kinuha ko po siya ng 7 months. Pero tumagal po sa akin ng 10 years. Nitong pagsara ng school, tumawag pa sa akin na, Mama, nasa top 8 po ako at saka second honor po ako nang dahil sa inyo. Ang nagtulak sa akin para ituloy ko yung pagpo-poster ko po dahil po gusto ko talagang makatulong sa mga batang, lalo na po yung mga abandon. Gusto ko silang tulungan para kung makakuha naman sila ng mga sarili nilang parents, maayos po ang magiging katayuan nila.
When she was 60 years old, that's when she started fostering. So she always tells me it's not too late for us because she started at 60.
When the foster child would come to the house, she would give a party for them, and oftentimes she would even be the one to have them baptized.
She hired a swimming instructor. And because she has a pool, and every day, the swimming instructor would come, and she would make the yayas also swim. Those children that she fostered were very, very special, and they were very fortunate because the love that she gave them was really complete. She knew that she couldn't care for them until they were old, no? So she really looked forward also to the adoption.
One time she told me, Rose, there is this couple who wants to adopt my child. And so I told them that they have to come here every week before the adoption is finalized for them to get the baby so that the child will get used to their presence. So she always thinks of the children, the welfare of the children.
HALT started out as an adoption agency. They realized that there were mothers who had to give up their children. In order to have a more holistic program, they felt the need to also help the mothers. So they set up the home, the Nazareth home. I came in around 1995, where I started teaching childbirth and childcare education. I had a group of friends we were in a Bible group together. We called ourselves the Tuesday Lady Group because we came every Tuesday afternoon and we spent a couple of hours with the girls. We taught them basic home skills, value formation, taught them arts and crafts, and skills that they could use when they leave the home. All of these women were there in a crisis situation. And since a lot of them were there through a traumatic experience, just empowering them, help them heal. After several years of being a volunteer teacher, I saw the need to set up our own birthing room because it's a very natural event in a woman's life to be able to give birth at home, surrounded by caring people, professionals. It was a safe, clean, loving, and caring environment where they felt empowered, they felt valued.
What began with pioneering efforts in adoption, foster care, and support for pregnant women expanded into a more holistic mission of working with communities to strengthen the families within them. KBF's interventions branched out to foundational areas such as children's nutrition, educational assistance, independent living for young people aged out of institutional care, and parent empowerment through skills training and seminars. In addition, KBF became a trusted conduit of donor resources to partner agencies and DSWD institutions around the Philippines.
1996 nag-start na po yung sponsorship ng KBF sa RSCC Pampanga. Nagbibigay po sila ng monetarial support para po dun sa mga needs pa ng center namin. Kumbaga, dyan sa tulong nila, yung mga hindi namin na po provide na kailangan ng mga bata, sila po ang nakakapagbigay sa amin. Halimbawa, may mga kailangan kami na medicines and other needs ng mga bata, vitamins. So, doon namin kinukuha yung mga iba namin kailangan.
Nag-provide po sila sa amin ng training para sa aming mga house parent at lahat po ng staff sa RSCC ay na-trained po para po mag-screen ng mga children para sa anemia. Sila din po yung nagpo-provide ng mga gamit para po sa aming anemia screening like yung pong lancet, yung pang anemia screening machine, agad pong naire-report ng mga caregivers namin. Kung kailangan na po agad na ma-refer sa mga doktor yung bata o kailangan na agad na i-screen yung bata para sa anemia, agad pong na-aaksyonan, nabibigyan ng gamot yung mga batang kailangan ng supplement at napiprevent na po yung further complication kung meron man po siyang anemia.
Yung unang assistance po na nakuha ko po nung junior high po ako is because online class na po, so load assistant po siya. Meron po kaming mga school supplies na natatanggap every school year po. Yung pinaka-treasure ko po na binigay nila is yung confidence ko po ngayon and yung mga experiences ko po. Wala po talaga akong friends before and hindi po ako super bibo na bata. Takot po ako na i-open up yung sarili ko po sa mga tao and they really helped me po na mag-open up.
Doon po sa dati namin foundation, ang ginagawa lang namin doon, pasok lang po, kain, tapos parang sila na po lahat naka-provide. Kaya nung pagkapunta po namin sa IBF po, sobrang nanibago po kami kasi kami na po yung magluluto, kami na po yung mga masahe pupunta sa school. Sa tulong naman po ng mga nanay po namin sa loob ng ILEA, unti-unti po kami tinuruan na maging isang independent po na tao. Tinuruan po kami paano mamalengke, paano po i-budget yung pera. Ang laki po ng opportunity na binigay po sa akin. Kaya gusto ko pong maibalik po yung pagtulong nila sa pagtatapos po ng pag-aaral.
Ang pinakamagandang nabibigay ng KBF bukod sa financial at saka educational support, also yung emotional support po. Kasi every vacation po, lumalabas po kami, lahat po ng ILEA. Magandang paraan din po yun ng KBF para matulungan din po kami na magkaroon ng reflection, na magkaroon ng time para magkaroon din po ng pahinga. Gusto ko po talaga mag-excel sa academics para isa rin po yun na pagbibigay ng pasasalamat sa KBF po na nagbibigay sa amin ng support sa araw-araw. Kaya gusto ko rin po maging mabuting ehemplo sa ibang mga ILEA scholars. Dapat ginagawa nila yung mga makakaya nila na as long as gusto nila yung isang bagay, alam ko po na kaya nila mag-excel.
5 decades later, KBF's steadfast commitment has sent its impact far beyond its beginnings, transforming the lives of children, strengthening families, and helping communities find hope and stability where these once seemed out of reach.
We were always part of a community, Adoptive Families Foundation. We would have out-of-town trips, we would have Christmas parties. So I knew of other kids who were adopted also. I guess that's also how, when I was growing up, I was aware of it because of those things. I was never introduced as, oh, this is Carissa, this is our adoptive cousin. It was never like that. So I was part of the family from the get-go, from the beginning. So that's my recollection. That's my identity. That's who I know I am. I like to speak up about being adopted because, like with my case, because it's positive, that's what I want to share. It's very encouraging for other families that now, as an adult, it's also because I have kids and they're proud of it. Like when they see me and then I talk about it, they're like, oh, that's my mom's story. It doesn't define my identity that I'm adopted, but it helps me help others find their identity.
Yung nanay ko, iniwan talaga ako dito sa Kaisahang Buhay Foundation. So, mga 2 years old ako nung that time. Ang ano sa akin ng nanay ko is temporary shelter lang ang pag-stay ko dito sa foundation. Pero hindi niya na ako binalikan. Sobrang dami kong pasasalamat sa Kaisahang Buhay Foundation. Kundi po dahil sa inyo, hindi po ako magiging strong, independent na tao. Nandiyan po kayo para mabigyan ng pamilya, mabigyan ng karapatan na mamuhay ng maligaya at may kasama pamilya ang mga bata. Nagagawa niyo pa po ng paraan na kahit na hindi na naampon, tinutulungan niyo pong tumayo sa sarili ng paa at matuto sa hamon ng buhay.
Yung educational assistance. Malaking tulong siya kasi hindi mo na problemahin yung mga tuition fees, yung baon mo, yung pambili mo ng libro. More on, nakapokus na lang po ako sa pag-aaral ko. Maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay niyo sa akin ng opportunities na makapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Yung education na binigay niyo po sa akin ng opportunity, sabi nga natin, hindi po siya mananakaw. So hanggang ngayon po, nagagamit ko po at nakakatulong po sa pamilyang binuo ko. At nakakapag-provide po ako financially, morally, spiritually
sa pamilya ko po. Malaki po yung tulong niyo at malaking bahagi po kayo ng journey ko.
Sa ibang sa mga ampunan, hanggang high school ka lang eh. Swerte mo kung makapag-college ka. Kung may makuha kang scholarship talaga or babalik ka sa pamilya mo, paano po yung walang ibang pamilya? Yun ang naibigay ng KBF talaga. Isa ako sa mga napili, yun, 5 nga po kami na mabigyan ng pagkakataong mapag-college. Hanggang sa dumami yung batch na siguro umabot kami ng parang 10 babae o 10 lalaki na pinag-aaral ng independent living program nga po. Sobrang laki ng utang na loob ko sa KBF. Ngayon, may mga anak na ako, 2, nag-aaral, parehas kami may trabaho ng misis ko. Nasa good community na ako. Yung mga kasama ko ganun din. May mga maayos din na pamilya ngayon. Hindi lang po ako yung naging maganda yung buhay. Marami po kaming natulungan nyo na maganda ang buhay.
Across the years, KBF's work has reached farther and deeper, building partnerships that uplift and safeguard the very foundation of Philippine society, the family. As the needs of children and communities evolved, KBF grew alongside them, continuously adapting its programs to provide protection, support, and the chance for a better future.
In all our programming, we include trauma-informed care, trauma-informed interventions. They'll be able to overcome their problems, yung mga stress nila, yung trauma nila, if we provide tools on how they'll be able to overcome their trauma. Kaya trauma-informed care was designed, especially the task-based relational intervention, that was designed not only for adults, that can also be used for the children, especially yung mga teenagers. Yan yung pinakabagong intervention that we are introducing here at KBF.
As KBF celebrates 50 years of dedicated service, it commemorates not only its achievements, but also the people and partners whose enduring passion and commitment have made this milestone possible.
KBF has always been the leading. It has been the foundation of all these other agencies that's come up. I have been very proud with the kind of work that they have done, with the kind of relationship they have built with public and private agencies. And I'm hoping that that will continue.
We always believe that partnership is the key to be able to successfully implement the programs and services ng KBF. So that's why we value partnership and we try to further the partnership. Gusto pa namin mapalawig ano pa yung pwede namin gawin para makapagtulungan kami at matulungan yung mga pamilyang nangangailangan, mga batang nawawalan ng magulang at community na kailangan na matulungan. Our board of directors are so committed and so active kasi most of them are adoptive parents and foster parents themselves. They bring in their experience, they bring in their love for the children. Without their guidance and their experience, kulang. We have very competent staff, mga employees, especially our social workers. I always tell that to the board na we have very good people. So that's why we are assured that we'll be able to reach our goals.
KBF has always been supportive of Holt's mission, and we've worked through those challenges and changes together to adapt to the changing world of international child welfare, especially in the Philippines.
Since 1975, Kaisahang Buhay Foundation has stood faithful to its mission of providing safe and loving homes to Filipino children. Now entering its 6th decade, the foundation continues to press forward, uplifting women, strengthening families, and empowering communities so that every child can grow into a life shaped by hope, dignity, and possibility.
My hope is for KBF to remain the leader and innovator in child welfare and family welfare. We will continue to be able to strengthen all the Filipino families and children to finish and reach their goals. That we will always lead in developing effective systems, policies for children and families.